Standing here with powerlifting legend Ed Coan. Ed, you know, we've talked before. I've had you on the radio show, and you have some of the most incredible lifts of all time for your body weight. I mean, it's truly. I'm so happy for you that they're inducting you into this Sports Hall of Fame. No one deserves it more than you do.
It's unbelievable. It makes, you know, like all the aches and pains, whatever surgeries I had, it all makes it well worthwhile being here amongst these other great athletes. It's a huge honor. It's not just powerlifting anymore. It's like huge. It's big.
You're the first powerlifter they've ever inducted into this Sports Hall of Fame.
I know Mark Henry was a powerlifter at one time, and he did very well at Olympic weightlifting. So good at strongman, and wrestling. So he's in there. But being the first powerlifter is really a neat thing.
Give me your max lifts that you've done, because they're incredible numbers.
Well, I've been in so many weight classes along the way, because I started
What was your most impressive in your mind lift?
I did a 901 deadlift at 220 pounds in a full meet, you know, squat, bench, and then deadlift at the end.
That's incredible.
It was pretty good back then.
You got a pretty nice squat too.
Yeah, at weighing 235, I squatted 1,019, walked out and buried.
You know, when I was 315 pounds, I walked out with 700 pounds, and I did a squat, and I felt like there was a building on top of my back, and I was 300 pounds, a big guy. What does 1,000 pounds feel like on your back?
Actually, it felt the same as it did the first time I tried a 500, because that's the way I trained. You know, time and time again, cycle after cycle.
It's not crushing though, the weight.
No, your body adapts to it. It has to along the way, or else you're dead. No, pretty much.
As a powerlifter, you can say you're not religious, or you are. You have to be religious, because when you get on that weight, you have to believe in yourself.
Eddie Murphy and Raw, on the way down the stairs, you're yelling, "Oh Lord of God, please help!" On the way down, you're just making sure nothing's going to blow. Right. On the way down, then you know you can push up, and everything's okay after that.
Why is the way down so much harder than the way up? I always felt that too.
You have to be in the right position at the bottom to be able to push up. If you're forward or if you're backwards, with that amount of weight, gravity pulls you either way, and then something can easily pop at that weight.
Have you ever hurt yourself actually lifting, or has it been out of the gym?
Actually, there's a YouTube video, Ed Coan injury. It shows me tear my patellar tendon in half. And I came back from that, no problem. I had a hip replacement 4.5 years ago.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, but I actually had it done over in Norway, where my girlfriend's from. And I bounced back, and I can squat and deadlift and do whatever I want still.
What are you squatting nowadays?
I can actually still, if I want, squat 750 with just about no knee wraps, all the way down below parallel. I've never had pain or anything in my...
Yeah, I'm sure the doctor would not endorse that. But
Well, actually, he said, you can squat and deadlift all you want, don't run or jump. So I didn't have to change my lifestyle at all.
You weren't doing much running.
No.
The interesting thing is that you... should be an advocate for the hip replacement surgery, because if you can do what you do, then there's no reason not to get one.
Well, that's what it's all about. See, an athletic person having it done is way different than a non-athletic person. Your bone structures, your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments, how everything fits together, the body supports it way different than someone that's not trained. So as a weight-trained athlete, your body's used to healing 24/7 and has a different structure to it. So it helped out a lot more.
It's very interesting. Of all the meets that you did, what was the most memorable?
At 220, when I pulled 901, I squatted 962 that day and benched 545 without the bench shirts and stuff like that. And that was under the strictest judging possible. And I had a fantastic day and total 2,400, the highest anyone ever had.
That was a record.
Yeah. And the other one was at when I weighed 235 and squatted 1,019. I broke Bill Kazmaier's highest total then, and he was a super heavyweight. My goal was to try to beat the super heavyweights. I didn't want anyone to come close to me.
No asterisks on you.
No. I just wanted to beat everybody.
What do you think about today's lifting with the crazy bench shirts and everything like that?
There's different federations that have different rules. Everyone's still a power lifter, so there's just a twist to it.
What do you like the best in terms of equipment-wise? What do you think is the most purest form?
Belt and knee wraps is the best.
If you had to get rid of all the equipment and just leave it at that, would you?
Yes, definitely.
Good luck today.
Thank you, buddy.
Eddie Coan, powerlifting legend.